An emotional day in a packed Anchorage courtroom. 4 years after prosecutors say an Anchorage man kicked his friend out of his car on the frigid Glenn Highway, then hit and killed him after a night of drinking and fighting over money. The 29-year-old's been sentenced to 2.5 years.
We're very thankful to Judge McKenna for seeing the wrong and righting it somehow in the way he could.
Bowerson's mother, Kelly Trent, expressing tearful gratitude moments after Judge McKenna's decision. The judge initially rejected a plea agreement today. Then, when both sides agreed to more time, the judge accepted the new deal. McGee initially faced first and second-degree murder charges. They were eventually reduced to criminally negligent homicide and leaving the scene of an accident without assisting an injured person. McGee's attorney says the state plea agreement came after experts on both sides agreed Bowerson ran out in front of McGee's car in January 2021. Bowerson's family, however, maintains it was not an accident and takes issue McGee may be allowed to spend the remainder of his sentence on house arrest.
That DOC can decide that he spends this time on house arrest. That is the most obscene part of this sentence.
To see the family still call him a murderer still hurts, but he understands that they just are not accepting that it was a tragic accident. And he's taken his responsibility for that night. It's cost him a lot in his life, and he's sincerely sorry.
McGee was sentenced to 1 year for the criminally negligent homicide charge and 18 months for leaving the scene of an accident without assisting an injured person. McGee, who has been on our arrest since the 2021 incident, has applied to serve the remainder of his time through the Department of Corrections electronic monitoring program.